Did you remember your homework, Paul, before we start?
Actually, let me go grab a quarter.
Here we go. It's going to be exciting.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting.
Is it?
Yeah. Actually, I should probably get this up. What is it? It's the easiest way to redeem something from Microsoft. This is just like Microsoft Redeem, I think.
Tracking the latest winter storm.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get a bunch of rain.
Yeah, we're supposed to get some kind of snow, but I don't know how bad it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be like... Well, I should look before I say. I can tell you it's 19 degrees outside. I've had it with that.
So I think we are on like the line of where global warming has impacted us to not get snow. Because we're always like, it's going to be 40 degrees. It should be, it's end of January. It should be...
Yeah, we're definitely getting snow, but I don't think it's...
I just feel like we don't get like snow like we used to as a kid. And we were always right on that cusp of like rain and snow, and now it's just always rain.
Sure.
So,
I mean, that was true of us in Boston as well. Although, in 2015 we had 6 feet of snow on the ground. But, I mean, overall... I'm going to need like a light for this. Wait, where's my phone? Hold on 1 second.
Well, you got
Right.
35 seconds and then we start.
I appreciate your embrace of the on-time departure.
Mm-hmm. It was going to start. I didn't care if you were sitting there.
No,
or
I
not.
understand. I know. All right. Let's see what happens here. Not to mention the fact, how am I going to see this?
Yeah. The day we've been waiting for, Paul.
Really?
I don't know.
This day?
This day. Whoops, that's the wrong button.
Oh, geez. What happened?
I was trying to go to there. Well, there. Am I
How
drunk?
long have you been doing this, buddy?
Yeah, maybe,
All right, let's see what happens here.
So, for those who are on the audio version of this, Paul, how old is that thing?
I don't know. I'm going to have to take a picture of it to type in this code anyway.
Zoom in the text. So, Paul has probably at least a decade-old Xbox Live card.
Oh, yeah.
And we waited until today, and he's going to try to cash this puppy in to see.
Copyright 2010, Microsoft Corporation.
So there you go. 11 years old. At least 11 years old. So it could be somewhere between, I guess, 11 and 12 years old.
I mean, this is going to be anticlimactic. I literally have to type in like a 25-digit code here.
What's going to happen is you're going to enter that. There's going to be like a 30-second pause. Your phone's going to ring, and it's going to be Microsoft accounting. And they're going to be like, are you really trying to cash in this thing we wrote off 5 years ago?
Right. ETT. Oh, the code wasn't found. Try re-entering it. Okay, maybe I screwed something up. Let's see.
612 BC.
Not helping.
24 CD F 96.
Oh, there it is. I made a mistake.
Oh.
Boop. Okay, it accepted the code. Let's see what it does, though, because again... All right,
Breaking news, data center fire outside of Chicago, Illinois.
If only I could show my screen. Anyway, I know. Yep. It's okay. Yeah. It says, converting your code. Redeeming your prepaid Xbox Live Gold 12-month code will automatically convert to 4 months of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate and will be added to your current Xbox Game Pass Ultimate account. Now, back when I probably purchased this for $25 or $30 back in the day, but typically this would be worth $60, right?
But not when you bought it. It was probably yeah. You already said that. Yep.
I mean, so 15 times 4 is 60, right? So I'm getting 100% of the value out of it.
Mm-hmm.
See, I feel like I should give this to somebody who, could actually get 12 months of Xbox Live Gold access out of it.
Oh, you should give it to them now because they can't redeem it. So give it to an enemy. I've got a couple people if you need to ruin that.
Wow. Well, I wasn't trying to punish anyone, Brad.
I was.
Well, I have to say that came together more quickly than I thought it was going to.
Very anticlimactic. I guess Microsoft has a rich history of backwards compatibility, and yet here it is again.
Well, so for people who don't know, if you're an existing, see, the thing is, like, let's say I was still using Xbox Live Gold, and let's say I had, I'll make something up, like 6 months left on my subscription, and I typed this code in, it would add 12 months to my subscription, so I'd have 18 months of subscription. But then I could convert that to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and I would get 18 months. So it really, if you are going to go in that direction, you have a built-up block of months or whatever on Gold, it makes sense to do that conversion. But I guess after you've done it, it just goes back to a 1-to-1 conversion.
What is the conversion of Xbox Live Gold or Xbox Game Pass Ultimate to Schrute bucks? A couple Stanley nickels.
What did you say the other day? It was like fairy points or something? Or, I don't know. These are the things I have to Google, like when Samsung releases their results and it's all in Korean won. Oh my God. The math on that is horrific. Because it's like the 518 trillion Korean won. It's like, okay, what is that in?
Paul, you said you were writing those earnings 3 hours ago. It's like, I'm doing the math.
I literally, dude, I started that article yesterday and gave up on it because I was like, I can't deal with this. It's like way too much math. Because it's not just the quarter, it's the year. And then it's not just the total, it's the different business units and everything. It's like, I can't, it's unbelievable how much work goes into that. It's a nothing article. They made $55 billion. It gives, whatever. You know what I mean?
You could have done that in Excel, like real easy.
Okay. Stop. Your Excel.
Just, there's tools. Stop. Self-help books.
You're a tool. That's what I have to say.
Wow, this is turned dark. Turned dark. Oh God. So anyways, here we are. It's Friday. We've already insulted each other twice. We've redeemed an Xbox Live Gold card.
I guess we're all set for the weekend. Sounds good.
I mean, what else
see
is
you
left?
on Monday.
What else is left? Oh man. Oh. So Samsung, what that you said made $55 billion or something
in revenues?
In revenues.
Yeah, 55 billion. I think that was the number. Let me make sure that's correct.
Did they say what they made in their mobile?
Yeah, and now you're gonna make me bring it up. The mobile did well. You got to remember that business is a couple of different things, right? But 20 billion of that was mobile, right? Wow. 10 billion of that, almost 9 billion, was displays, and a big chunk of that, they don't call them out by name, but it's very clear who they mean, is iPhone displays, right? So because iPhone had a great quarter last quarter, so did Samsung's display business.
Yeah, I thought I heard that, and I might be wrong, but LG had lost some of their display business, or maybe entirely. So
I think, I don't know if they lost it or they are just exiting that business or something. And in the back of my mind, I wonder if this isn't related to the news that like the iPhone 12 mini has not sold well compared to the other items. And maybe they were supplying that particular display.
Could be.
I have that in the back of my head somewhere.
No, this is a front of the head podcast, and so I don't even know what that means, to be honest. But and then Microsoft revealed their
back of the brain. I don't know.
Microsoft revealed their Edge roadmap. There wasn't a whole lot of spicy things.
No. And actually, I guess if I had thought this through, it looks like most of the updates are from now through, I don't know, March or April or something. And I guess it's basically, I think what they said was they'll update it every time they release a new beta milestone build, right? Like when a build version gets a build number like 88, 9 or 90 in the future, hits beta. And does that mean 6 weeks out or 12 weeks out, whatever the figure is? That's when they're updating the roadmap. It must be more than 6 weeks because some of these things are from April. So I don't know what that works out to be. But anyway, it's in a more obvious place now. It's good.
Yeah. You know what else I love, Paul, besides you, is the non-standard metrics that the gaming industry refuses to align around. So in January, we got 100 million Xbox Live monthly active users. Now, not all paying or whatever, but we have 100 million monthly users of Xbox Live. Epic could have come out and said how many monthly users they have, but they didn't. They came out and said daily, which is 30 million, which is still a lot, but we can't.
Yeah, I feel like there might have been a monthly number in there. I don't know if you looked at their they had a giant info. Where is this thing?
Oh, I didn't look at their infographics, so maybe I'm completely wrong.
Infographic that might have had a monthly number in it. But let me.
It did. This whole segment's ruined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is right at the top. 56 plus monthly average users in December. 56 million.
Can't see the egg on my face, but it's there.
No, it's not.
No.
I didn't think I put it in my thing.
Yeah. So that's kind of substantial because they half the size of Xbox Live
in less than 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing they do that I really like, obviously people know that they give out games, right? Mm-hmm. The thing that's interesting about that is you own that game. It's yours forever, Yeah. With Xbox Live Gold and games with Gold, and obviously with the subscriptions like Game Pass, you can access those games only during the time that you have a subscription. And with the games with Gold, you have to acquire the game at a specific. Well, you do with these other games too, I guess technically. Mm-hmm. But if you miss it, it's over, right? And that's true of Epic too. I'm sorry, that's not really a difference. But Epic doesn't have a subscription, so these are just gifts. They gave last year. They gave away 103 games. 103. Yeah. Now they usually do one a week, but they have these little periods where they do a bunch. Like over holidays, they were doing like one every day for some amount of time. Incredible. Almost 750 million free games have been claimed through the program. It's good.
Well, the important thing to remember is that Windows 8 killed that company, and that's all that matters.
He was, at the time, I thought insanely upset about Windows 8 and the store. Mm-hmm. Microsoft's, bid to get a monoculture going again. But thankfully for everyone, Windows 8 failed, and you can soon read all about it in Steven Sinofsky's new book, I Was Right and You Were Wrong, or whatever it's called.
Is he actually writing a book?
Oh, yes, he is.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Is this the first thing that's going to be published by Andreessen Horowitz or whatever, their new publishing arm?
Oh, boy. Jeez. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll be...
I am probably going to spend a good chunk of my life after this book is available debunking it as much as possible, because
we're going to refer to them as Thurrots. They will be 3,000 long, 3,000 long word blog post for each sentence in that book.
Well, it will actually be the reverse, right? It would be like a one sentence for every 3,000 words he writes that explains why what he wrote was nonsense.
Yeah. Well, I wonder how he's going to approach Windows 8. That'll be...
It's like how I released a service pack to Windows Vista, and everyone thought I was a hero, and then I did Windows 8, and now I can't get a job.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's what it should be, because that's what happened.
Yeah, well, at least he left Microsoft with a good reputation.
He got
years.
I
don't know. There's not a whole lot else going on. There was that Surface Duo update. Did I write that yesterday? Sometime yesterday, something like that. It improves some stability, makes Microsoft 365 apps better, tells us nothing about Android 11 arriving.
Did it add like a third screen or?
That would be the ultimate. Like you install it and this other screen just slides out and be like, gotcha.
Oh, there it is.
That's why it's $1,500. Like that would be great. So I don't know. You got anything going on this weekend?
My wife's birthday.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah. It's already been ruined. Well, in the sense that the present I ordered for her arrived while I was at the gym, and she brought it in the house and saw what it was.
Fantastic.
And then I ordered a present for my kids because they're not here, and they paid me, but that arrived, and she brought it in when I was at the gym, and she saw what that was. It's like, I'm trying here, Brad.
Yeah.
I'm trying.
I'll tell you what, I am a little nervous / irrationally excited. A month ago, we ordered a blind for our large front window. 107 inches by about 52. Pretty big window. Yeah. It's supposed to arrive today. It's going to be automated. it's going to be.
Yes, right.
So it's supposed to arrive today. I hope that it all works and I can get that thing installed, but I've been like waiting for that.
I would like
thing.
you to say the following phrase in front of your wife, and then because this is the type of thing I would say, and then I immediately look to the person I'm with to gauge their reaction to this comment, because the expression should be one of confusion, and the expression is, "I'm going to HomeKit the hell out of this thing." Mm-hmm. That's how I do. That's how I talk, and then people are like, "What?" Did you just have a stroke?
I don't even know if this one actually works with HomeKit. I think it has its own.
You can jiggle it, however you want. But I mean, the point is, Yeah.
Well, I know it comes with a remote. So worst case scenario is I'll get a little Raspberry Pi with like a little actuator that just presses the button at sunrise and sunset.
Like one of those Cuckoo Bird things. Yep. It will actually it will pop down and just hit the button.
Every morning with your chirp, chirp, chirp.
It just goes up and down because it never stops.
I'd be cashing in the warranty on that motor after like 3 weeks. Like, how'd you break it already? I had no idea. No idea. So,
sure.
Yeah.
What about you, Brad? Anything exciting this weekend?
I gotta say a small prayer. I'm going to a horse event. I don't know the name.
Event.
Yeah.
I think the term would be equestrian event.
Going to a horse event. So my daughter's been taking riding lessons because it's been like kind of like a perfect like quarantine thing because it's you're on a horse. It's one person. They hold a lead line. They're like 8 feet away. They have like really limited. So when we're at the barn, there's like 5 people maybe, like the whole barn. Like it's great. It's worked out really well. And of course they have these like monthly like shows, and we've never done one because my kid is only like 5 lessons in. But at this point she's at like 12 and whatever. So we're doing this thing on Saturday. And it's like you have to go and you drop your kid off, and then you have to sit and wait in your car until like their thing comes up, and then you can go in and watch your kid do her thing. And then I think
this does not sound like fun.
I'm trying to be optimistic. I mean, like the nice thing is in my car we can watch Netflix. So who knows how long this is going to take?
Huh.
Yeah, we will. We'll see. Like, I'm trying to be optimistic. My kid really likes this. It's good for her confidence. I mean, she weighs like a snowflake, and she's sitting on a 2,000-pound animal, and hasn't been mauled yet. So,
plus, I mean, let's face it, she could mess her pants at this point. No one would smell it over the horse anyway. So it's kind of a win-win on all.
Yeah. Let me tell you, it smells great in the barn.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a reason why barn smell isn't like a perfume scent,
Oh yeah, like we have a tub, like a Tupperware thing that we put our coats and jackets in. Because of course, Paul, the nice thing is that it's not outside, but it's outside. Like it's
outside, surrounded by
by
leaky wood walls.
It's like wood walls, and there is like a roof over it, but it's not heated. It's nothing. There's huge holes like in the corners. Like it's the only thing you don't feel is the wind, and so like it's been cold. And I don't like the cold. Not a fan.
I walked the dog this morning. It was 19 degrees out.
Yeah,
why do people? My dog thrives. The cold. I don't know how cold it would get before this animal would be impacted negatively by it. Like the colder it gets, the faster she goes. She loves it. She's like a show horse when she like trots like she's just in full form.
Look, if my kid can ride that thing, I can save a lot of money.
Your kid could absolutely ride my dog. There is no doubt about it.
I think we see an interesting business proposition here in the near future.
Yep. Be a little cheaper too, I bet.
I can guarantee that.
I don't know what horses cost these days, but...
Well, it's not so much like the cost of a lesson is like a standard. Like I feel... like any professional lesson in like any industry, like $65 for an hour is like, I feel like, pretty standard, which is fine. I mean, that's roughly what it is. But then what you kind of leave out is that, like you have to buy a whole new set of clothes, and you got to buy like all this other stuff that goes with it. And then they get you on shows. And then like, if your kid likes this, and then you want to, I didn't even know you could lease a horse, but you can lease a horse. And then at that point, yeah.
Yep. Yeah. There's a lot, golfing is like this, skiing is like this.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go down a real rabbit hole with accessories and stuff.
Yeah, you can bedazzle the horse or something. I don't know. All right, later.
Why did it kick you?